Hi, I'm Harry. Ooh, yum. I gotta watch this, it's important.
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco.
You
You
go,
go,
Glen
Glen
Coco.
Coco.
Man, I'm tired. I can't wait to sleep. Hello? Hmm, maybe just a quick drink.
A-Town down. Yeah! Okay!
In this episode, I'm gonna tell you the hard truth you need to hear. You don't really care about your health and wellness. Hi, my name is Harry of RealNutritionMD. What I like to do here is talk about realistic approaches to health, nutrition, and all things wellness. If that's the kind of stuff you're into, hit like, subscribe, and spread the word. Let's go. I know you say overall health and wellness are important to you, but do you find yourself making excuses on the daily? Let me be more specific. Outside of work and family, what are the things that consume your time? Are they things you enjoy? Are they things that are making any positive change? Or at the end of the day, do you find yourself completely drained and just not sure where all of your time went? I've been in that cycle before, wanting to do things to improve my overall health, but I end up just spinning my wheels in a standstill and not getting any closer to these wellness goals. Just staying the same. There's this quote: if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it isn't, you'll find an excuse. Every time it comes my way, it strikes a chord with me because it's so straightforward. It's really quite simple. The reason why we don't do the things we say we're going to do is because we actively make a decision to put it aside with an excuse, whether that excuse is legitimate or not. If we want something, we have to actually be intentional about it. And if it's important enough, then, in theory, we should be able to find a way to accomplish it. For instance, whenever it was important for you to use the bathroom, you were able to find a way to accomplish it, right? I'm going to ask you a question that's going to require you to take a hard, honest look at yourself. Are health and wellness things that are actually important to you? Or are they things that you just wish for? Are you stuck in a standstill? A standstill like coming home from work, eating dinner, then plopping yourself in front of the TV until it's time to go to bed, and then you wake up, the cycle repeats. Let me present a challenge to you. Make a list of your priorities and put them in order of most important to least. Are you on that list? I hope you are, because you absolutely need to be. Most of us would probably put family, work, and bills on top of that list, and that makes perfect sense. And although we say that me time is important, it ends up ignored and makes its way in the bottom of the list. We have this bad habit of taking for granted the one thing that enables us to be available for our family, to perform well in our jobs, and to keep up with our finances. And that's our physical and mental health. Because here's the thing: if we truly find our health as something important and not simply something that we want, then we must actively and intentionally set aside time to work on it. So back to that list. Underneath those top priorities, write me. And start with 3 general health and wellness goals. Maybe one of those is to lose X amount of weight. Not that there's anything wrong with this goal, but we're always so quick to just lose weight while ignoring the reasons that got us overweight in the very first place. Instead, change that weight goal to improve my current diet. Strategies to lose weight are probably something that would be better discussed in another video. And then let's add get a hot smoking body. Ow! Again, nothing wrong with this. We just have to understand what it entails. Fit, active looking bodies are a result of a commitment to being more physically active. So instead of hot bod, change it to add regular activity. We could talk about ways and types of activity to add in another video. Perhaps you want to get more rest. We hear we should be getting 8 hours of sleep, but let's just focus on improving on the amount that we have now. Whatever that number is, add an hour. Or if you're the one that sleeps way too much, subtract that hour. Now that we have our list of important things, let's see how we can fit it all in a 24-hour period. Write how many hours you dedicate to the things that are not negotiable. Now, the ones that don't have a time designated yet, add 15 minutes to each of them. Now, here's the kicker. You now have to commit to making these things non-negotiable too. Whatever time is left over is where you can put some of the other stuff you enjoy doing. We can continue to get more specific, but this is a great place to start if you truly want to make health and wellness important instead of just some wish that you hope will happen. It will take time, it will take sacrifice, and it's not going to be easy. But let me remind you again, if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it isn't, you'll find an excuse. It's pretty blunt, kind of abrasive, but it's the absolute truth. I challenge you this week to try this exercise of writing down what's important to you. If you truly care about you, start carving out the time it takes to begin working on your health and wellness. Get up off the couch, get moving in some way. Take the few extra minutes to make improved nutritional choices instead of grabbing what's routine. We need to start creating that mindset that nutritious eating and regular activity are hygiene habits that are just as important as brushing our teeth and bathing. I can't promise you that this journey to overall health and wellness will be easy, but I can promise you that it'll be oh so worth it. You'll be glad you did. Till next time.